Welcome to Retro Gear Time. Dan, this is quite a stack of equipment we have here. They look kind of like VCRs, but they're not. Tell me about it.
These are our old Sony Betacam SP machines, and they have been around probably since the mid-90s. And the Betacam format was really absolutely phenomenal, a true broadcast format, and I would think the best in the industry, unless you work for Panasonic. Then you felt that the M2 format, the competing format, was the best in the industry. But it used to be that each manufacturer would come out with their own formats, and of course they weren't interchangeable. So once you went Sony or Panasonic or JVC, you went down that road, you went with their format, that was it.
Yeah, kind of like how you get locked in with lenses these days.
Yeah, right, a lot like that, a lot like that. But back in the day, this Sony Betacam deck, this series, the 1800, there was a 1600 player and an 1800 recorder. And this would have been about $15,000 new, and this was the economy model. And then this is the player that was part of the 26 and 2800 series, and the recorder and editor machine that goes with this, which is long gone, would have been probably $25,000 or $28,000, and just this player alone would have been $20,000 or $22,000. And of course, you needed the edit recorder and the other monitors and everything to make this work as a cuts-only edit system.
Wow. And I noticed this one has a jog wheel. That's a high-end feature there.
This was a very high-end feature. You paid extra to have this so you could fast forward, you could run through the tape, like this is your source tape and you wanted to find your shot, you would literally just go through the entire tape at this high speed. It was amazing that you could scrub through the whole video at this incredible speed with this. This economy model didn't have that feature.
Yeah. So this is the camera here that takes these tapes.
This is the Sony DXC 537, and there was a whole series of these, and they came with the Betacam back. And you would literally just take the tape, and now this has been sitting in storage for quite a while, so you really got to push this, and then you got to, if you want to get, there we go, and then you could get this tape into here, and you could get 30 minutes onto this reel.
Wow.
30 minutes of beautiful video at 640 by 480.
So I got a 16 gig SD card. That does not sound like a pleasant sound.
That doesn't. I think that's the sound of it eating the tape is what that is.
Gonna go ahead and get that out of there?
Yeah, maybe we should rescue this tape out of here, but like I said, it's been sitting in my basement for quite some time, so I'm not sure what's going on here, but...
Well, this 16 gig SD card will hold about 90 minutes of HD footage. So
and the machine doesn't eat the cards.
No, it doesn't.
We don't have a problem where the tape could get eaten.
No.
Now I wonder how we're going to get this out of here. But no, in all truthfulness, this was a high-end edit system, and in order to be in the video business, in order to be able to send TV commercials to the TV stations, you had to have these. In fact, I have here, this is how you would master. If you had an hour-long program, you would use this as the tape that you edit to in the recorder, because this could hold a whole 60. There might even been a version of this that could have 90 minutes of video on one tape, and that would be your edit master.
So that larger tape just can hold more footage in terms of minutes?
Just can hold more footage in terms of minutes. That's all it was. In fact, here, this one is the history of Stowe Monroe Falls program we did in '94. This is a master of a program we did in 2000.
Nice.
Beta lived it well into probably 2005, 2008.
I still remember mastering commercials in 2010 that we were sending to TV stations.
Oh yeah, the TV stations would accept beta tapes well into 2012, I would say, is how long this format probably lasted, from '85 to about 2012.
Well, I gotta say, there is definitely something a lot more satisfying about turning a jog wheel than there is by hitting the J, K, and L keys.
There is that, yes.
All right, well, subscribe to our YouTube channel to check out more of the gear that Dan's had stored in his basement for the last 20 years, and we'll catch you on the next one.